All right, here we go with bout number 6 on the card. We've got our female bout coming up next.
Yep, first women's bout of the night. Excited about this one.
Yeah, you know, Mike, I took off the headset here for a second, and this place was crazy. It was so loud, and it was just the introductions of these two fighters.
Yep.
So, all right, Tyrone Roberts is back inside of the cage as our referee. All right, here we go. And Dana takes the center of the cage first as Jill Diddy looks, big takedown by Dana. And Mike, she ends up in, looks like half guard right now.
Yep, Dana staying on top.
Yep, Dana's looking.
Dana's a former wrestler.
Okay. Jill was able to scoot her kind of back to guard position. And she's trying to get back to Jill's back to her feet. Both competitors are on the side of the cage up against the fence. And some circling is going on. Jill Diddy's got her opponent pushed up. Dana's pushed up against the side of the cage. Jill lands a punch. Another punch from the clinch. Looks like they've both returned back to the center of the cage, and Diddy throws what, leg kick. Punch exchange, and now Dana's got Jill pushed up against the side of the cage.
Yep, right here, right in
front of us, right in front of the red corner. Which happens to be Dana's corner. Like clinch work is
back and forth.
Attempt here. Yeah, this has been a lot of back and forth action in this bout so far. Jill Diddy fires a punch, and then Dana returns it with a knee.
She cut a single right here.
Dana's
just going to try to take her down.
Yep. Jill does a good job. She didn't look like she locked her hands at all into the cage. Just put her hands up against the cage, which is 100% legal. Oh, big punch fighting out of that break by Diddy. They return back to the center of the cage. Mike, you'd mentioned earlier that Jill is coming to us from Minnesota. And Dana looks like, well, it sounded like from her introduction, is actually from Oskaloosa, Iowa.
Yep.
Mike, you fought in Oskaloosa before.
Oh,
remember that?
Boxing.
That was a long time ago.
That's when I first get in the group with you.
That's right, almost 20 years ago now. You and Jesse Sanders put on a great show down there in Oskaloosa. And then when you returned back to MMA, you actually came down there, watched a couple fights, and kind of got back into combat sports at that point.
Yep, then start getting involved in MMA from there.
Yeah, it's a whole different world, Mike. When you started off, you're a tough man type of thing, a brawler, professional boxer. You really like to stand up and just throw punches. And then over the years, you just really developed as a fighter, working on grappling and specifically jiu-jitsu.
Yep, I love jiu-jitsu. I super love it. I'll always do it forever until I die.
It's great. These fighters continue to work, striking inside of the center of the cage, and we just got our notification for 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Oh, nice strike right there, straight right there from Dana.
Left push punch from Jill, and returns Dana with a punch as well. Another exciting round, number 1 of the books, Mike. This is bout number 6 on this card, on this 10-bout fight card, and we've only had a couple not make it outside of the first round.
Yep, we just had 2 fights total that just were in the first round, right?
That's right. And that second fight that we had on the card today, it actually ended with only 5 seconds left in the first round. So, you know what? That's close enough. We could probably almost say that one was a 2-rounder as well. The action sure did show enough for 2 rounds.
I'm liking the energy from this fight. Crowd's really getting into it.
Yeah, it is definitely loud inside of this near-capacity crowd here in Mason City, North Iowa Event Center. I can still remember the day when we had events here in half of this arena. And now we've got the whole thing opened up. We've got professional lighting and
28,000 square feet.
28,000 square feet. It's absolutely huge. All right, here we go with round number 2. A couple of leg kicks thrown by the fighters so far in this round.
Oh, that was a nice shot right there.
Nice punch by Dana. Body kick by Jill as return. Leg kick by Jill. Jill kind of set up to get inside and clinch onto her
Trying to get
again.
under, suck her in, and bring her right down. Now she needs to start getting her underhooks, Dana, and start working Jill back, putting her back to the cage now. She's got her right underhook right there. She needs to start moving.
Dana is in the green and black shorts going for the takedown, and she gets it. Jill's got the black shorts with the white on them, with the blue in the blue corner.
Now she's working side. That was nice. She keeps going. There we go.
There we go. Dana's in side control now, Mike.
Yep, Dana's staying on top. Jill is trying to frame and separate.
There's a couple of elbows to the body by Dana as well.
Yep.
She's doing a really good job of staying in tight, staying
Which
in
I like
close.
that we do here in Iowa.
That's right.
The elbows to the body for the amateurs, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
To get them ready for their pro.
Exactly.
So when they go to the head.
Exactly.
Now Jill got her half guard.
Yeah, and you're referring to the elbows to the body, of course.
Yes.
Amateurs can elbow to the body, and also they can knee to the body, but they cannot do either one of those things, either one of those strikes to the head in the amateur rankings.
I think Dana's looking to grab her, trying to grab her arm, kind of get her in the arm in between the legs, I think, or trying to look for that key lock.
And you're referring to Dana from top position as looking for possibly a key lock or some form of a submission from here.
When she was grabbing her left. She's doing good right now, keeping a good base up top and kind of like just throwing those bombs right there.
It looks like Jill still got half guard. Now Dana's got a hold of her foot. Hits a punch.
I think Jill wants to try to stand right now.
Yep. Oh, Dana jumps in and lands a big strike to Jill. Throws a couple of elbows to the body. Mike, this is another outstanding bout on this card.
Yeah, it's real exciting. There's
more elbows
standing
to the body.
up, getting right into it.
More elbows to the body by
Jill
Dana.
needs to move right now or try to get her half guard and then, go from there. But she's trying to move or try to figure out, what to do. And
yeah, it looks like Jill's taken some damage, but she's a warrior. She just continues to fight and battle on. Dana's doing a good job of, there's the 10-second mark again. We're almost going into round number 3. And it's going to end, this round is going to end with Dana on top in side control.
Dana kept good pressure on that round. She stayed on top and kept, good side mount, was looking to grab the arm. Yeah,
another great round. Saw a lot of positive things from both of those competitors on their offense.
Josh Neer cornered Dana right now.
Okay.
former UFC Bellator vet.
Yeah, Josh has fought, has had his fair share of wars.
Yep, bare knuckle.
Yep.
Josh has a lot of knowledge and knows a lot of great fighters out there.
Yeah.
He's coaching very well, does a good job.
Jill comes from a great camp as well, from Lifetime Fitness MCA from Minnesota. Third and final round. Here we go. Tyrone Roberts is the referee, calls the bout to the start. Is that a Superman attempt?
Yes, I think so. I think Dana's trying to get close, try to look for their shot, but it looks like she likes to stand and bang too. I like it.
Yeah, it looks like Jill's kind of
nice jab there by Dana.
Trying to get her towards the side of the cage again, where she felt pretty comfortable the first couple rounds. Now Dana,
3 jabs in a row Dana landed.
That was outstanding. Dana throws a knee to the leg.
Jill needs to get her underhooks and get her right back into the cage.
Yeah, Jill's got her caught, kind of tied up a little bit through some punches inside. Dana takes the center of the cage. Both fighters. Oh, there we go. There's another exchange. That's going to say both fighters are just kind of circling out each other, but another couple strikes by Jill that connected. Oh, a big punch. Big right hand by Jill. Dana rushes forward, ends up on the side of the cage. Jill lands another punch. Kind of picking her shots now, using her reach advantage a little bit. Got her centered up. Throws Dana to the mat. Continue to throw some body shots. All right, Dana's able to get back to her feet. We're back up against the cage door. Jill throws a knee to the body. They separate. Dana tries to throw a strike on their way out of the separation and pushes forward with a left.
Big jab.
A big right by Dana connects. Yeah, you can see that Jill's kind of keeping her right hand up a little bit closer to her face. I think that she's got a little bit of damage there to her right eye. May not be able to see fully out of that eye.
Good action right now.
Yeah, Dana almost walked into a right again.
Jill is tough and nails and staying right in it and trying to come right back at her.
Both of these fighters are
another
extremely tough. You can certainly see that Jill's trying to keep her right hand close to her face. Good exchange again. Jill lands a couple. Now Dana lands. Jill lands again with a big right. Oh, Dana goes in for the takedown, pushes up against the cage. 10-second mark just hits Mike. Dana lands a couple of knees to the thighs of Jill, and that is how our bout is going to come to a close.
That is a good fight right there.
That is a great fight. Great fight. Mike, another fight goes the distance.
Yep, another one that goes to the distance. Turning out great so far. So what do you think of the highlights of the fight?
Wow, this was incredible. There were so many. There were a lot of great exchanges. I feel like Jill, when she used her reach advantage, she could certainly pick her shots where she could, but it seemed like that danger of getting in too close would cause for Dana to get a big takedown and then impose her will once the fight landed on the ground.
Yep, it was good back and forth. Jill's tough, Dana's tough. This is a great girl fight right now. Crowd's loving it.
Yeah, these two are very, very impressive. Bout took place in the 170-pound division. A little bit of a reach advantage. Jill is 5'9". Dana's 5'3". A little bit of reach advantage, which didn't seem to bother Dana a whole lot because she was able to get inside and get the takedowns when she needed them.
Oh yeah.
The Athletic Commission is counting up the scores as we speak. Both of these corners are counseling their fighters, telling them what they thought of the bout. Kind of going back to the drawing board quickly already, just counseling them on what they could do next time. All right, we've got our fighters coming to the center of the cage, and it looks like PJ's got his decision from the Iowa Athletic Commission.
Again, after 3 complete action-filled rounds, put your hands together for both of these fighters.
And let's go to PJ for the official announcement.
Giving our judges a very difficult decision indeed. Judge number 1 scores the fight 29-28 for Diddy. Judge number 2 scores the fight 29-28 for Van Renterton. And judge number 3 scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by split decision, fighting out of the blue corner,
All right, and that wraps it up for bout number 6 as Jill Diddy comes out as on top, winning another split decision.